Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, serving Guam for 80 years. Matson and the Adayitano program. Harley-Davidson of Guam. Visit our new showroom now located on Route 8 in Mighty. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
Coming up on your primetime news, one local physician is claiming allegations of sexual assault made against him are unfounded. Plus, prepare. We've got the latest with Tropical Storm Yutu, and the Guam EPA will take the hot seat before senators during an oversight hearing on Agent Orange. Hafa and good evening, everybody. It was all allegations that one physician claims are unfounded as he wants to clear the record after reports surfaced that he was making unwanted sexual advances towards co-workers locally and even long before he relocated to Guam. Nick Delgado has our top story.
Dr. Ogachukwu Akoma's first year practicing medicine in the territory has been off to a rather difficult start.
In some workplaces, I've been known to compliment people about their looks, about what they say. And 90% of the people I talk to, I appreciate that. Maybe even 98%.
A gesture that unfortunately has only worked against him.
There's always going to be that 2% who don't. And they raise allegations of sexual harassment. I didn't like the way Dr. Akoma talked to me, or the way he looked at me, or what he said to me. In all of these issues, the administrative process that go through it, and it's unfounded. Life goes on. But when somebody chronicles each and every one of these in a 2-page letter and file with all the medical boards, then eyes start rolling.
In the last year, he's worked with FHP, IHP, GRMC, and public health. Just last week, he opened his own practice doing comprehensive primary care at the Guam Medical Plaza in Tamuning. The issue of sexual allegations was brought up at an August meeting with the Guam Board of Medical Examiners.
My interest, I was curious to hear from you the most recent complaints from your time here on Guam with IHP. We got a detailed report from IHP, including copies of or screenshots from someone's phone. And does everybody know what I'm talking about? The interaction with, it was another staff member who you asked to meet you in another room or lounge area.
Dr. Akoma at the meeting defended that it was all a misunderstanding and that he would have gladly apologized to the staff member for making her feel uncomfortable. Akoma was also accused of similar allegations by the Iowa Board of Medicine this past February. The board alleged that Dr. Akoma engaged in a pattern of sexual misconduct and sexual harassment between 2007 and 2015 when he made unwanted sexual advances toward female co-workers. The alleged incidents occurring at the University of Arkansas Medical Sciences Residency Program, Davis County Hospital in Bloomfield, Iowa, Department of Veterans Affairs in Chico, California, and at Brooke Army Medical Center in Fort Sam Houston, Texas. The Iowa Medical Board issued Dr. Akoma a citation and warning and ordered him to pay a $5,000 civil penalty. Other conditions were set, but Akoma says he has no plans to return to Iowa. He adds the allegations were never proven. In Texas, the case was even dismissed. So how did his haunting past resurface?
Back in 2016, I went through a very nasty divorce, and my ex-wife wasn't in the mood of taking no for an answer. It wasn't like any patient called the board to make a report. It wasn't like any staff called the board to make a report. It was somebody that lived with me for 12 years who chronicled whatever allegation could have made against me anywhere and sent to a medical board.
A relationship that he says was affecting his job.
People started looking at them as if they are facts because, again, the Iowa Medical Board published it online. Sometimes, to be honest with you, yesterday when I started getting these calls, it was frustrating.
For now, the Guam Medical Board also found no violations against Dr. Akoma.
After 3 meetings, came to the conclusion that in no way have I violated my trust as a physician. In no way have I done anything which can be deemed professional misconduct. But there's an understanding that these allegations have followed you around for a while. and you need to do something about it to protect yourself.
The local board, however, still expressed concern and placed strict monitoring requirements on him for at least the next year. The military veteran is also instructed to continue getting professional counseling and take an online professional boundaries course sanctioned by the Federation of State Medical Boards. Meantime, this man of faith says he plans to call Guam home for a long time to continue his mission of helping others.
This is a project that will restore both me and my patients and my staff and our island to great primary care.
Here to stay and get through it.
Here to stay. Okay. I'm not packing and leaving anywhere.
And we do have the physician settlement agreement for your review available right now on KUAM.com. Well, a 65-year-old man busted with receiving drugs in the mail has been sentenced. Edward Baza will serve just over 3 years in jail. In 2013, he and his girlfriend claimed a package at the post office with the item having been searched by authorities. Concealed in a Chips Ahoy cookie container was over 137 grams of meth with a street value of $123,000. Baza earlier this year pleaded guilty to unlawful use of the mail to facilitate and distribute meth. Tropical storm U2 is now a typhoon heading west towards the Marianas, while Guam is currently under a tropical storm watch, with a typhoon warning in effect for the CNMI. Carmen Chalahi has more.
Tropical storm U2 is moving north-northwest at 14 miles per hour. Though its current track has the eye missing Guam, Chip Guard from the National Weather Service says our neighbors in Tinian and the CNMI might be in for a typhoon.
Time period of the year, October, November, where we have the biggest storms and where we have the strongest storms. So the conditions are set out there for this to be a fairly large and significant storm. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to get fairly close to Saipan and Tinian.
Projecting the storm's closest point of approach in the CNMI late Wednesday, early Thursday. Officials from Guam Homeland Security remain on alert, encouraging the community to clear debris, expecting the wind on Guam to reach at least 40 to 45 miles per hour.
We're not expecting destructive winds on Guam at this time or typhoon force winds. Political signs, they better be pretty strong or else I'd take them down. Damage to canopies, make sure they're well secured. See lots of leaves out on the roads and very strong rip currents.
NWS will continue to track Tropical Storm U2 and will provide updates as the storm approaches. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Carmen Victoria Chirlaki.
Well, staying ahead of Mother Nature, our neighbors in the CNMI are preparing for a typhoon. Core 2 was declared, and as of 11:30 Tuesday, all government offices up north are shut down. Kevin Bautista is spokesperson for the government office of the CNMI.
What we're typically doing differently as compared to Typhoon Mangkhut and some of the past storms this past season is that we're taking a much more proactive measure by getting into a core of readiness earlier than anticipated, given the track and the forecast of this storm.
Residents up north are encouraged to make typhoon preparations and secure homes. Bautista says shelters are opening up in schools in Tinian, Rota, and Saipan. Back to news about Guam. It is a no-go for the Ugan Limtiaco team, hoping to be able to participate in next week's great debate. Senator Frank Ugan Jr. wrote a letter to UOG President Dr. Thomas Kreis, officially requesting that he and his running mate be able to join the debate. He and Alicia Limtiaco officially announced their writing candidacy 2 weeks prior. According to Dr. Kreis, they've decided to leave the decision making up to the students who are organizing the event. The debate's being organized by UOG's School of Business and Public Administration, and they've decided to only invite the candidates whose names do appear on the ballots for the general election. Dr. Kreis says we respect their decision. KUM is the broadcast and live stream partner for the great debates. Watch it on KUM TV 11 and on Facebook next Tuesday beginning at 6:30 p.m. Well, the Guam Federation of Teachers Union gave a strong endorsement to the Democratic gubernatorial team of Lulu Yongaro and Josh Tenorio. President Sanjay Sharma says their poll of union stewards showed a very clear choice on who they are favoring to take Guadeloupe.
90% of them had said, we are in with Lou and Josh. 90% out of all the worksite stewards that we've surveyed, that's a good turnout. That's a definite yes, we're in. These worksite stewards, about 88% of them said they feel that Lou and Josh have their best interest in mind.
The union's poll did not include the write-in team of the aforementioned Frank Ugan Jr. and Alicia Limtiaco. Sharma says the stewards and general membership had the opportunity to hear from all gubernatorial candidates during the primaries. The GFT has 2,000 paid members, but says it represents more than 5,000 workers in total. They include teachers, bus drivers, port workers, and other sections of the public sector. Please stay tuned. There's more coming up.
Cheers to 80 years. It's our 80th anniversary and the gifts are on us. 80 gift certificates, 8 shopping sprees, 8 staycations, and 1 round-trip flyaway for 2 to Manila. So how do you enter? Calvo's Insurance personal home and auto customers are automatically entered. Non-Calvo's customers may enter by receiving a qualified quote. It's our way of saying thank you for trusting us for the past 80 years. For more details, visit calvos.com/giveaway or call 472-6816. Calvo's Insurance, serving Guam for 80 years.
This bill is very anti-quality of life because it does not consider the expense that the family will incur as a result of mandating treatment that most likely will not result in a quality of life outcome for the infant.
Lou Leon Guerrero testified that the quality of life of a child that survives an abortion is not worth the medical treatment.
What this bill does is it will burden the family with enormous medical bills.
How does she see people? How does she see that society would be burdened? When is life itself considered a burden? I have a right to vote because I was allowed to live. We should not vote for a candidate that supports the destruction of human life. Vote for life. Vote for Tenorio Ada.
I'm Ray Tenorio and I approve this message.
Half a day. I'm Madeline Berdalio. For over 60 years, I've spent my life serving you. Through the years, we've done so much. And those of us who have run for public office know that we run on our records and that we are judged by what we've done and what we've failed to do. My late husband, Ricky, imparted this teaching moment. In elections, we win some and we lose some. Personally, I know there's immense difficulty in defeat, but it doesn't serve the good of our island or our Democratic Party when we don't embrace the will of our people. So now more than ever, we need leaders who understand the issues and have a plan for the future. On November 6th, I'm voting for Lou and Josh, and I'm asking everyone who wants positive change to vote for them too. I'm in with Lou and Josh, so vote Democrat.
Spider-Man isn't the only hero in town. There's Pizza Man with Cheesy Bites Pizza. He has superhuman strength. He has that crowd-pleasing Cheesy Bites Pizza and his 28 poppable cheese-filled bites. No one out-pizzas the Hut. See Spider-Man Homecoming in theaters July 7th.
At Island Cancer Center, we treat our patients and their families like our family. We have all been touched by cancer, and it is important to feel comfortable and secure under the care of our health professionals. You can count on us for skilled cancer specialists, the most advanced cancer-fighting technology on the island, and a commitment to caring for you or your loved one with compassion, respect, and empathy. Our family, treating your family.
Island Cancer Center, located on Guam Medical Plaza. Visit us at islandcancercenter.com or call 646-3363.
An oversight hearing on Agent Orange contamination is now set for the end of the month, Halloween night. Acting Speaker Therese Terlahi wants an update from the Guam EPA on its testing for the toxin in areas outside military bases. This follows the death of Air Force Master Sergeant Leroy Foster, who said he became seriously ill and got cancer from exposure to the chemical. He said he sprayed thousands of gallons of the harmful defoliant while stationed at Anderson in the late 70s and 80s. For years, he pushed for government help for all who may have been affected by Agent Orange. His claims finally led to a federal investigation supposed to be completed by the end of the year. The military has denied any contamination. DOE officials confirm another fight video has gone viral, this time at the home of the Sharks. It happened Monday, and in the video, you can see clearly a shirtless student beating on another student in the Sanchez parking lot. No school aides seem to be present during the altercation, although DOE says school officials did respond and are conducting an inquiry. All students, they say, involved will be disciplined and, quote, fighting is a serious violation that could lead to suspension or expulsion. This is just one of several fight videos at local public schools posted in the last week. Very inspiring news now is the new Marine Corps base Guam that's currently under construction at Finnegodson will be named after the late Brigadier General Vicente Ben Blas. He was the highest ranking Chamorro ever in the Corps, serving 29 years. Blas was also Guam's Washington delegate from 85 to 93, nominated by Congresswoman Madeline Berdallo, who said he was a true patriot and statesman, embodying the values and spirit of Guam, the Chamorro people, and the U.S. Marine Corps. Blas's son, Thomas, says they're grateful to the current delegate for honoring their father as a true island trailblazer.
You know how proud he was of the Marine Corps, and the Marine Corps was a gateway for him after the war to get to America and to spread his wings and become the public servant that he became. I think he broke some of those barriers, becoming the first flag officer in the Marine Corps that was a minority. And we've had other proud Chamorros follow and become proud flag officers since then. So I think from a military Marine Corps standpoint, I think that's what he'd like to be remembered for.
Marine Commandant General Robert Neller concurred, saying, "We believe the commemoration reflects the strong and unique relationship of the Marine Corps and Guam." The base is supposed to open in the early 2020s. Well, Jonah Goncharfis continues her 5-part series now, introducing you to some of the candidates participating in the Real Men Wear Pink campaign. Tonight, we introduce you to Steve Pangilinan.
Real Men Wear Pink, presented by American Cancer Society and Island Cancer Center.
I wear pink first and foremost for my wife. She's a breast cancer survivor, also to bring awareness to all those who go through it. And there's in addition to that is what can the families do to support those that are going through it.
It was back in 2015 when Doris, aka Mama D, was diagnosed with breast cancer. For Stephen Pangilinan, hearing his wife's diagnosis was hard news to take. But after talking with the doctors, he realized that breast cancer is not necessarily a death sentence, especially when detected early.
That kind of gave us hope, and also I say that my wife's attitude, she had a good attitude about it, so we decided that we were going to do whatever we had to do and then see where we wind up.
And while the news was definitely a tough pill to swallow, he knew it was harder for his wife.
She went through the range of emotions, right? I think anybody would if you're diagnosed with cancer. But for the most part, she was in that fighting mode. They told her she'd have to do so many rounds of chemo, so she was up for it.
There would be days where Doris would experience side effects as a result of the chemotherapy, but Stephen says she was always in good spirits and had a good mindset. And on the days where she needed a listening ear or help, Stephen and their son Logan were there to support her every step of the way.
If she's not feeling like she can do something, then it's up to you and me to get it done for her if she needs it. As a whole, for us, I think it made us stronger as a family. It's a test of our commitment to each other, right? Our loyalty and our test of our faith. It's an overall test of our family.
Being a part of the Real Men Wear Pink campaign, Stephen says is an honor, and adds he will continue to bring awareness to the community and show that men have an important role in supporting their loved ones who have been affected by cancer. Real Men Wear Pink, presented by American Cancer Society and Island Cancer Center.
Stay tuned, sports is next.
My opponents have attacked me lying about who I am or what I would do as your governor. So I thought you should hear from me. These attacks are flat out lies and meant to distract you from the fact that they have failed you all these years. I am the only person running for governor who is a mother, grandmother, and a nurse. The truth is, I believe that when making decisions about her reproductive health, a woman should be guided by her family, priest, or doctor, not the government. They also claim I have a conflict with Bank of Guam. The truth is, banking is a highly regulated industry, and I will follow the law as I always have. Josh and I have plans to stabilize our economy and promote real growth to make healthcare more affordable, to provide resources to our police and fire departments, and to truly make education a priority. I am Lulian Guerrero, and I approve this message because you deserve to hear the truth.
How easy is it to redeem points using the rewards feature on the Alpha Plus app? I'll show you. To redeem your points, simply present your Alpha Plus app to an authorized representative at any one of our partner merchants. It's that easy. Alpha Plus. Make every day a plus.
Chuck E. Cheese's Guam is not all fun and games. Our pizza is delicious with the freshest toppings, oven-baked to order. Try the fresh salad bar, sandwiches, and don't forget our mouth-watering wings. Come and eat at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
MTO, professional janitorial services with a warm hospitality touch. MTO gives that gift year-round. Pressure wash roofs, pressure wash driveways, lawn service, home cleaning, carpet restoration, office cleaning, commercial window cleaning, floor care. When cleaning is in order, MTO has you covered. Call 647-6861 to inquire on how you can receive the maintenance you deserve.
MTO, celebrating 30 years with you, Guam.
At Island Cancer Center, we treat our patients and their families like our family. We have all been touched by cancer, and it is important to feel comfortable and secure under the care of our health professionals. You can count on us for skilled cancer specialists, the most advanced cancer-fighting technology on the island, and a commitment to caring for you or your loved one with compassion, respect, and empathy. Our family, treating your family.
Island Cancer Center, located on Guam Medical Plaza. Visit us at islandcancercenter.com or call 646-3363.
Hafade Guam, this is Telu Taidagui, and I'm running to be your senator. We have an opportunity again to turn good ideas into public policy, prioritizing road repairs, raising the standard for a cleaner environment, and funding new village facilities and programs. As a small business owner and public servant, I bring the experience and leadership you are looking for. I'm Telu Taidagui. I approve this message and humbly ask for your vote. Si Jus Masi, Maraming Salamat po. Thank you, Guam.
Ram Power Days is here, and right now at Cars Plus in Mighty, you can save up to $11,500 on a new Ram 1500. Cars Plus has a great selection of regular cabs, crew cab eco diesels, even quad cabs. 1.99 APR financing is available for qualified buyers. Plus, buy today and receive a Cars Plus value card, where you can get 21 cents off per gallon at all Shell stations. With great power comes great deals. Only at Ram Power Days at Cars Plus in Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
These are our islands, and this is our Laddystone. This is what we stand for and who we are. For more than 35 years, we delivered connections that matter throughout the Marianas. First, via radio link, then by fiber optic cable. We launched the region's first 4G LTE network and continue to make our network faster and stronger. Telecommunications changed the way our islands interact with the world, but not the heart behind those interactions. IT&E. Explore your world.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Dave Delgado here for KUAM Sports, brought to you by Triple J. On the show tonight, we'll take a look at some wrestling, youth football, along with some news on our women's national rugby team. Check it out. Roughly 100-plus wrestlers from the different high schools came out to compete in the Phoenix Wrestling Club's second annual preseason wrestling invitational held at the Jungle. A children's wrestling tournament got the event started as high school competitors looked on. Kids ages 5 to 13 years old hit the mats to get a taste of what tournament competition was like.
It kind of gives them a good taste of what the wrestling experience is like, especially in high school, especially in the tournament setting. Meet and the tournament are two different things, but this one kind of gets them acclimated into everything they'll be going through this year.
I'm looking forward to everybody coming up good as a team, showing what they got and bringing what they have to the mat.
Looking forward to how many people are joining and how much the sport has grown and how many people come out to compete.
I am looking for a growth in the female wrestling community, that more girls come out and try this amazing sport. It is not scary at all, and I think you guys will have fun. And I'm excited to see the new girls that are coming out to wrestle this season.
Triple J GNYFF semifinal results. The Angels make a clean sweep and will send all three divisions to this year's championship. In the Munha game, the Angels beat the Outlaws 33-12. Metgood Division, Angels 48-0 over the Outlaws again. In the Matua game, it was the Angels beating the Broncos 12-0. The Cowboys will meet up with the Angels in the Munha division after they beat out the Eagles 25-13. In the Mega division, the Raiders advance and will face the Angels after the Raiders got by the Steelers 8-6. And in the Matua division, it will be the Steelers taking on the Angels. The Steelers get in after handing the Raiders the 30-16 loss. Guam's women's sevens national team finished in third place at the Asia Rugby Women's Sevens Trophy Tournament in Brunei after losing a tight game to the Philippines in the semifinals 10-7. The ladies bounced back to defeat Uzbekistan 33-12 in the playoffs for third place. Tournament winners Malaysia, whom Guam beat 17-12 in their first match, will join the Asia Women's Sevens Series, replacing Korea next year. Erica Kichichu, Olivia Elliott, and Alana Garcia scored Guam's tries in the third-place victory. And in Monday Night Football was the Falcons beating the Giants 23-20. That's it for sports. We're back right after this.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal,